Welcome to week 7 and this module on promoting early language and literacy development in the home environment. So, as future early childhood educators, one of your most important roles will be to support and guide families in fostering a strong foundation for their children's language and literacy skills. Can't all be done at school, right? Got to be done at home too. And that's really where it should begin. So, research consistently shows that early literacy experiences like reading aloud and engaging in conversations, even, are critical for children's cognitive development and their future success, not only in school, but in life, and just their overall well being. So, in this module, we're going to explore the significance of early language exposure and literacy practices. And we're going to focus on how you can empower parents to create language rich environments at home because you're the expert on children in their life, right? You'll also learn practical strategies for building vocabulary, for choosing quality children's books, which you have learned those. You're going to think about how to share that with parents, and incorporating imaginative play into everyday routines to therefore enhance language development. So, as part of this module, you're going to be designing a social media campaign. We're going to get to that and go into more detail about it. It's going to be aimed at educating and supporting parents, and it's going to provide short, engaging posts that would be filled with facts. Each one of them will have a fact and a tip on how families can incorporate simple but effective literacy practices into their daily lives. And each post that you would make would not only be useful for insights, but it would also help parents understand the lifelong benefits of nurturing their child's early language skills. So I hope that you enjoy this activity when we get to it. I hope that you see that what I'm trying to do is I like to create assignments for y'all that aren't just busy work because you're busy enough. I like to create assignments that you could actually end up using in the real world. And so I hope that what you'll do here is create something that you would actually put out there to parents in some way. And not only have this one, but have it in your brain now that you can do it for other things too. And we'll talk about that more when we get to that specific assignment. By the end of this module, hopefully you'll have a deeper understanding of how literacy develops and the essential role that you play in collaborating with families in order to ensure that children are well prepared for success. So let's get started, and I will share my screen with you. Okay, so here is the week 7 front page, just a little summary of what we're doing, the objectives that we'll meet this week, and how we're going to accomplish them. First, we're going to accomplish them by reading chapter 4, and then you have a quiz over chapter 4. And then you're going to learn about ways that families can further language literacy development at home by using these resources. The chapter definitely covers that some, but these are more like in tip format. And then these are about it's actually, as you can see from the title, it's a website for parents, which you could direct them to at some point, include a link in a newsletter or something. But this week, you're going to use it for what you are creating for parents, or you can use it. So then the next thing we're going to do is use these resources or others that you might find to create parent education resources. You're continuing with your book reviews 6 through 10. And here's another article that I thought you might enjoy. It's using environmental print to support content learning from cereal boxes. And it's got some tips for how to do that and why it works. And we'll just show you that there's literacy development possible everywhere. Everywhere we look, there's a way that we can be incorporating literacy, and maybe that will spark even some more ideas for you.